So you've made a short and you want the short to go farther than just the film festivals. You want it to be the calling card that's going to get you to your feature. What are the steps that you have to take? Well, when you make a short film, you have to kind of approach it as to what is your goal. I mean, is it just you learning how to make a movie and in some type of narrative structure? And that could be the case, and that's okay. It could be the kind of learning film, right? But if you're looking at the short for the long-term effect of getting you to the next level, like it's just a step on a ladder, well, before you start that short, you have to think about the future, okay? So meaning you don't do a horror comedy short when your goal is to direct dramas. You should do the short in the same genre that you want to do the feature in. So if you're going to be known as the director that does horror comedies, yeah, then you do the horror comedy short. Now, will that feature be an extension of the short? Will it be the same thing but just expanded to a feature-length movie? Is this going to be like the beginning opening scene that's just the opening scary, funny thing for the horror comedy, and then you're going to expand that? Or is it something in the same genre that ultimately will establish you as someone who's skilled in whatever genre that is? And I think that's a smart distinction that you have to make. Is this going to be, like for in the case of Lights Out, which was a short film that the director then went on and was able to make the feature, and it had the similar theme and the similar idea: when you turn the lights out, the ghosts appear, but it wasn't the same characters or anything. So, but you have to decide that. The key is, you need to be focused on the fact that it's going to be a feature film, okay? So again, it's got to be the same genre, no matter if it's a completely different story, it's got to be the same genre. And I also suggest that in the process of putting together your short film, you're concurrently writing the feature-length screenplay. Whether, it's the same movie or it's a completely different movie, but in the same genre, that's okay. The key then is that when you have that short, that's when you can really use it as your calling card. That's something that you can take to festivals and markets and show that, and then say, I have the screenplay for the feature. You see, what you can do is plan everything about the feature. What's the budget? How you're going to shoot it, where you're going to shoot it, and obviously the screenplay. So you have all of those elements ready to go. And now here's the short, and it shows what you can do as a filmmaker, right? So with that, that's a great combination. I remember a producer who was stuck in shorts for years. She just kept doing more and more short films. And I'm like, unless you turn that into a feature, then it's not going to go anywhere. So the best thing for you to do as a filmmaker is to have the short, but have the idea of what the feature is going to be, and use that to get from one to the other, and be ready that you go to film festivals if it's done right and it wins awards. And every single time you're interviewed on stage or in a podcast or anything, you're talking about that feature that you want to get done, and the short was just a calling card for the feature. And that's how you get to the next level with the short film, and now you're a feature film director. Hey everybody, quick pitch on the Movie Producer Mastermind at Filmmaking Stuff HQ. If you want to learn how to finance your film, make your film, and then sell it and distribute it, this is where you need to be. It's the ultimate resource for putting your movie together. If you want to make your dream come true, you're going to want to check it out. Also, hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We put up new free content every week.